Hello and welcome to the latest update for Scotland from the Met Office. A cloudy picture for most places during the rest of Friday, with some outbreaks of generally showery rain. We're keeping an eye on the rain though heading into the weekend, because there's the risk of more persistent, prolonged wet weather for northeastern areas in particular on Saturday night. Before all that happens, we've got low pressure to the southwest of the country, with these weather fronts being churned up from the south of Britain. Now, by the time these areas of cloud and rain reach Scotland, they are fragmenting, and that's what I mean by showery rain. It's rain on and off. And so you can see the rainfall most likely coming down across parts of the Grampians, Aberdeenshire, Fife, into the borders. One or two spots of rain elsewhere, for example, Caithness, Northern Isles as well, a few showers, but some cloud breaks still remaining for North and West Scotland here. We'll see temperatures reaching 6, 7, 8 Celsius. Actually, the highest temperatures likely around the Aberdeenshire coast, 9 or 10 Celsius here, but not feeling very pleasant with the keen wind off the North Sea and those cloudy skies along with the outbreaks of rain. The dribs and drabs of rain more or less continue through the night at first, and then more persistence in the wet weather pushing into southern and central areas later on. Again, we keep a few cloud breaks in the west and the northwest, and in some sheltered glens, well, you wouldn't rule out temperatures just dipping close to freezing. But on the whole, it's a frost-free start to the weekend. 4, 5, 6 Celsius typical numbers as we begin the day on Saturday. Not feeling very pleasant though under the grey skies. A lot of gloom out there, particularly for central, southern and eastern areas. And after initially a lot of dry weather, we see outbreaks of rain return into the afternoon. You can see them spreading northwards, most areas turning wet by 3 p.m. That is apart from the far north and northwest, where again, that's where the best of any drier interludes and one or two breaks in the cloud. But I wouldn't be too optimistic about these. I'd say for the vast majority, it's a grey day on Saturday, a gloomy, misty, murky day over the higher ground of the east and the south, and those outbreaks of rain, which increasingly become persistent across eastern and northeastern parts of the country into Saturday night. Now, it's for Caithness, Easter Ross, Aberdeenshire, Angus, Fife, where we're likely to see the highest rainfall totals. 25 millimetres widely, perhaps as much as 80 millimetres over some east-facing hills. And combined with a small amount of snowmelt, that does of course increase the risk of flooding. Yellow warning in force. So wet weather on Saturday night, and it is slow to clear into Sunday morning. It stays wet for the Northern Isles and the northeast of the mainland, certainly through the first part of the day, if not through much of the day for the far north. Elsewhere, we keep cloudy skies, one or two bits and pieces of rainfall, but gradually drying up during the day on Sunday, certainly looking like the drier day for much of the country, especially in the south. Temperatures not up to much. It's going to be a much milder start to the day compared to recent days, but it's not going to feel very pleasant in the afternoon with all the cloud, the breeze and any rainfall remaining. You can follow all the latest updates by following the Met Office on social media. Take a look at the website if you want to find out more about those weather warnings. And of course, download the Met Office app to track the rainfall. Bye-bye.